Hi book lovers, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since the last time I posted a video on YouTube, but life has been a little busy, so I haven't had as much time to just sit down and film and edit videos. I also may or may not have picked up an entirely new hobby that I've never gotten into before until now, but it's my newest obsession. I love crocheting. I am so hooked on crocheting right now. Like this little basket behind me, I made that to put all my yarn in. I made a little Snorlax figure. I made a giant garlic throw pillow. I am so into crocheting right now, so that's also taken up a bit of my reading and filming time, but I am really hoping to jump back into YouTube again. I just really need to A, read more books, and B, be able to have more time to sit down and film like this, because I do really miss it. I miss you guys. I miss posting videos and interacting with you all. So today's video is going to be one of my favorite videos to film, and I know one of your favorite videos to watch on my channel. It is a book haul, and not just any book haul, but a special edition book haul, because yes, I am still buying and getting special edition books. It hasn't stopped, and my wallet knows it. So right now I'm currently surrounded by stacks and stacks of books and packages. A lot of these packages I've gotten months ago and still have not even bothered to open up. So I'm gonna open them up with you guys and we'll both be surprised by what's in them, because at this point I don't even remember what I buy anymore. A couple of them are PR packages as well, from authors, from publishers, that are also very exciting things. So let's just jump into it. Here is my giant special edition book haul for summer and fall of 2024. I think I'm going to start off with the books that I've already opened up, like the books that I've taken out of the box, the package, just, you know, to make a little bit more room for myself and for these books, because they have been taking up quite a bit of space. So first up, this beautiful special edition set from one of my favorite authors. It's TJ Klune. It's a 3-book set. It's his 3 standalone sci-fi books that are so wonderful. I love them all so much. TJ Klune is one of my favorite romance authors. He writes amazing romances. I don't remember exactly where I bought this from. Let's see. Okay, yes, Dazzling Bookish Shop. So ordered from them like over a year ago, and they did take a year for these to arrive, but honestly, they're just so cute. So this first one is The House in the Cerulean Sea, which is probably my favorite of these 3 books. It is so wonderful and so wholesome. TJ Klune is like the master at feel-good stories. It's basically like an orphanage story, except it's got a fantastical element to it. Like the kids at this orphanage are magical beings and everyone thinks that they are very dangerous, which is why they have been sent to this orphanage, but they're too adorable. I fell in love with all of these kids, who are the sweetest things ever. And then his second standalone is Under the Whispering Door. This one is about a guy who kind of sucked in his life, but then he dies, and in his afterlife he has some making up to do, some learning to do. He has 1 week before he has to cross over, so he uses that week to basically live the life that he never got to experience. I do remember this one being especially hilarious. Like, I love TJ Klune's sense of humor, but this one is especially funny. And then In the Lives of Puppets, this one, oh my goodness, this one made me fall in love with freaking robots. Like, in this world, robots have essentially taken over the world and humans barely exist anymore, except for one human who is one of the main characters, and he ends up falling in love with a robot. It is so charming, so romantic, and the ending honestly had me tearing up. I almost cried. I also got the special edition of Gianna Darling's. It's for her Enslaved duet, so 2 books in this chunky omnibus. I read the first book, Enthralled, literally ages ago. I never picked up the second book though, so I need to do that. It's a dark romance series. The heroine literally gets sold to the heroine and she becomes his captive, his slave. I mean, otherwise, why is it called the Enslaved Duet, right? So someday I'll pick up the second book and finally finish up this duet, but I had to get myself this very pretty special edition. If you know me, you know how much I love Allie Hazelwood. I am obsessed with her and her books, so of course I had to pick up a special edition book of hers. This is Bride, which is one of my absolute favorite reads of this year. I loved it so much. It's so much paranormal romance goodness. So this is the hardcover of Bride with this exclusive dust jacket. It's made by one of my favorite artists. She does such incredible work for like romance book covers. I just love this book so much, and I literally need like every edition of this book that exists. I also got this beautiful hardcover of Homewrecker by Sarah Kate. This is from Hello Lovely box. It's part of their Trope of the Month box, and they've switched over from paperbacks to these beautiful hardcovers. Just look how stunning this hardcover is. I'm loving the rose gold, all the flowers, and then the metallic sprayed edges are so beautiful. I haven't read this one yet though. It's been a while since the last time I picked up Sarah Kate. I do know a lot of people love her, so I really need to pick up more of her books. But this one, I do believe it's a sort of forbidden romance. This next thing is not a special edition, but actually the sponsor of today's video, Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa is a jewelry brand with an amazing collection of earrings, necklaces, rings, and more. All of their pieces are top quality, they are tarnish resistant, they're long lasting, and each piece comes with a 2-year warranty. I got 3 new pieces of jewelry from them recently, one of them which I am currently wearing. The earrings that I'm wearing right now, they're called Abby. They are hoop earrings. They're like small, thick hoop earrings. I also got this beautiful gold chain necklace. It's like little paper clips all connected together. This chain necklace is called Laura Bold, and it came in this super cute little box. And then this is the last thing that I got from Ana Luisa. It's just a cute little band ring with some sparkly gems on it. So all these pieces are very simple, very classic pieces of jewelry that you can dress up or down. So a big thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to check them out. They currently have a sale going on for up to 25% off their pieces on their website. I'll leave a link down below for you to check them out. And then this one is a special edition from Casey McQuiston. It's for their newest release, The Pairing, which is a queer romance with the best sounding synopsis. The main characters are former childhood best friends, turned lovers, and now they're broken up. So it's a second chance romance, and it's set in Europe. They both just happen to take the same tour on the same tour bus in Europe, and they have 3 weeks together now. They make a game out of it. They make this wager, this bet on who can sleep with their tour guide first. This special edition is from Afterlight, which is a box from Illumicrate, and it's actually really, really nice. Usually Afterlight, I feel like, doesn't put as much effort into these special editions, but this one turned out really, really pretty. I love the end papers here. This one is also stunning, and there is a note from the author with that same art print on it. Have I read this one yet? No. Do I want to read it? Yes. So hopefully I'll get to it. And then I have this beautiful box set for some Ana Huang special editions. This is what the hardcover slipcase looks like. It's very dainty with this white and the gold foiling. And then the 2 books here are King of Wrath and King of Pride, the first 2 books in the Kings of Sin series, both of which I loved. I'm a big fan of the series. Here is what the first book looks like, King of Wrath, this beautiful red and all the foiling, and then these sprayed edges. Oh my goodness. Here's a look at the end papers on the inside as well. So the first one is Dante and Vivian's romance, also enemies to lovers because they hate each other. And then book 2 is King of Pride. This one is Kai and Isabella's romance, and all this purple is beautiful. Here are what the sprayed edges look like, and then the inside end papers. This set is just fantastic, and they also came with some cute little overlay art prints. And then here we have a book that I've been meaning to read for the longest time. It's Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. I need to open this up. Give me 1 second. So this one is from the Bookish Box from their Darkly subscription, which is their adult romance subscription. This is a dark romance with serial killers. Both of my characters, I believe, are serial killers, and they become friends. So I love the sound of it. It's definitely giving off mindfuck vibes. So I do want to read it. Here is a look at the end papers on the inside. This is what the other side of the dust jacket looks like. I do really like the shiny purple pink foiling, and then some more foiling on the naked hardcover. Oh my gosh, it is so shiny Wow. Then the quote on the back, it says, "You're all the best things to me, Sloane, no matter how many bruises are in your heart or on your soul." And then this one came from a package from Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is a giant book sleeve with a zipper on top, a Dear Reader envelope, and this is basically to celebrate the final book in the Flesh and Fire series. It's called Born of Blood and Ash, and here is the book. So it doesn't look like the normal book because it's got a different cover. So it says on the letter, "You hold in your hand the final installment of the Flesh and Fire series, the super exclusive, never to be reprinted, the true Primal of Life edition of Born in Blood and Ash." So this is the true Primal of Life edition, while what is between the covers is the same for every edition. Only a handful received this book and the items within this box. I'm still 2 books behind on this fantasy romance series. I'm trying to catch up on the whole Blood and Ash world, but this edition is so beautiful. It also came with this art print of Sarah, the heroine, and also on the back is matching the book cover. I also got some special editions in the mail that I traded for, and these ones I'm still so in shock that I have them. So first one is this special edition of Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros that everyone has been clamoring to get and paying a lot of money for. Thankfully, I didn't have to pay for this, even though I probably should have bought it when it first came out for like 25 bucks. But anyway, I now have this edition in my hands and I'm very, very excited. It is a very cool cover, I will say. We have this black dragon Tarn facing Violet, the heroine. It is still crazy to me how big this book blew up, but I'm excited for the 3rd book in the series, which is coming out in like a couple months now. I did try to get midnight release tickets for Onyx Storm because Rebecca Yarros is coming to LA to do the midnight release, but they sold out. Those tickets sold out so quick, like under a minute quick. But I put myself on the wait list, so we'll see if that ends up doing anything. And then the other book that I traded for is not really like a book, it's more fanfic. It's The Auction by Love's Bidka 8. A bookbinder bound up this book for me and I just love the red with all the gold foiling. The spine is probably my favorite part though. It's so beautiful. And then the snake on the back. So this one is another Hermione fanfic. I did start reading this one. I still have not finished it. I'm like barely a couple pages into it, but this is the one that I really want to read after having read Manacled. Okay, now we can move on to all of the unboxings, all of the actual literal unboxings, because all of these packages need to be opened up. Let's start off with some more Anna Huang. So this one is the Striker. It's a PR box. It's for obviously the new release, her soccer romance, The Striker, and then on the box it says enter the Anna Huang sports era. And then on the inside a bunch of goodies, very on theme with the purple. Here's a lanyard with a VIP pass, a Black Castle scarf for Asher Donovan. Asher's the hero that many of us have been waiting for from Anna. I got his jersey. It's got Donovan on the back with his number 7. Here's a cute postcard, a scrunchie, some art prints, a tiny bag, some nail polish from Olive and June. So we have purple polish with some top coat, a bunch of cute little stickers, a candle called The Striker, Soccer Grass Cologne, and then of course the book itself. This is the limited ARC edition of The Striker by Anna Huang. It's got this beautiful purple sprayed edges and some purple foiling. So this one is Anna's very first sports romance. It's soccer. The heroine is a ballerina. If you've read any of Anna Huang's previous books, you might have already met Asher. He's been in and out of her books quite a bit and a lot of people have been dying for him to get his own romance, so he finally gets one. And then this box is from Catherine Cowles, who I adore. She read some great small town romances with romantic suspense. So this one is to celebrate delicate escape. You can take a look at all the tropes here that are on the box.
She falls first, hidden identity, woman on the run, touch her and die vibes, sentimental hero, golden retriever and black cat, hurt/comfort, roommates to lovers, forced proximity, spicy books reenacting, hilarious grandma, fan family, and best friend's brother.
So inside we have this diamond art kit, some spicy artwork. This top one is safe for work. This bottom one is not safe for work. I think this is the most that I can show here. Got a bunch of tarot trope cards, and then this this beautiful hardcover of Delicate Escape, which is book 2 in the Sparrow Fall series. And then this is the inside with the beautiful end papers. These are the sprayed edges, and then the back cover is also very pretty and very shiny. Okay, and then for some more book boxes, this one's from Mystic Box. I have no idea which books these are for, so we'll find out together. Ooh, okay, so these are the Tilly Cole hardcovers that I pre-ordered a while ago. These are books 2 and 3 in the Hades Hangman series by Tilly Cole. Book 2 is actually one of my all-time favorite books, Heart Recaptured. And then book 3 is Souls Unfractured. These are dark romances, motorcycle club. It's also got this cult that the heroines escape from. It's very dark, very gritty, pretty graphic too, but very classic when it comes to MC romances. I've got a couple boxes from Belle Book Box. This first one features Nikki Sloan and probably my favorite series of hers. It's the Filthy Rich American series, the first 2 books. So book 1 is The Initiation, and the cover for this one is so beautiful. Book 2 is The Obsession. It's looking really, really pretty. Here are the sprayed edges together. These are the naked hardcovers, which I think Belle did such an incredible job with these special editions. I mean, first of all, I love these books, so I really wanted them to look nice, and they're stunning. I did order myself the rest of the series. It's like a 5-book series. Book 4 is my all-time favorite, so I needed that one especially. It's got such a hot age gap romance with the best hero ever. Like, I'm sweating just thinking about him. If you love age gap romances and older heroes, you're gonna love McAllister. And then the second box came with some stickers, and this one is the Serena Bowen box. I haven't read Serena Bowen in a hot minute, but I did love her books. She has a bunch of good sports romances, MM romances, rom-coms. This one is Roommate, and then this one is A Little Too Late. I don't remember reading either of these, but A Little Too Late is definitely giving off some winter vibes, so I might save this one for like the holidays to read, because I'm definitely gonna be craving some cozy romances for the winter season. Oops, I forgot about this one. Soft Kiss by Sierra Simone is also another book in the Trope of the Month box from Hello Lovely. It's a very nice hardcover with the same cover as the ebook with the hot guy on it, because if you have the paperback, it's a floral design, which is not my favorite. So honestly, I love seeing a man on this cover. These are what the sprayed edges look like, and the end papers. I got a couple more things from Mystic Box. This first box is featuring Adelaide Forrest, who I have read and I have loved. Here are some art prints that came with the box, and these are the 2 books. So it's the Beauty and Lie series. It's a 4-book series, but bound up in these 2 volumes. This one is arguably my favorite series from Adelaide Forrest, just because it's so unhinged and ridiculous and psychotic. It was crazy to read, but I couldn't stop reading. I couldn't put it down. The hero is literally insane, and he is the definition of a red flag, but again, I couldn't stop reading. The hero's obsession with the heroine is just next level. So if you want something absolutely wild and very dark, please check trigger warnings. You should definitely check this series out. This other box is for Pepper Winters. These are the 2 art prints, and these are the massive books because each of them needed its own little bag. These are the Luna duets, so 2 very thick books if you couldn't tell, but they're so stunning. Book 1 is Luna Mare, and book 2 is Cor Amare. For the sprayed edges, we have a seahorse and then a shell. These definitely give off the oceany vibes that the duet is basically about. And oh my goodness, these end papers, so beautiful. These are the back end papers, and then the end papers for book 2 are also just as stunning. And then something again from Hello Lovely box. So this is a box, the bouquet box, featuring Elle Kennedy and 2 surprise authors. The Elle Kennedy special edition is The Score, which is book 3 in the Off Campus series, which is iconic. Such a good sports romance series. I love those books so much. Here's the adorable cover of Dean and Allie, and some really nice metallic sprayed edges. And then Kennedy Ryan was one of the surprise authors in this box, and I was so hyped because if you know me, you know how much I adore everything that Kennedy Ryan puts out into the world. She is so unbelievably incredible as a writer, as an author. And this one is probably my favorite book of hers, Blockshot. It's book 2 in the Hoop series, and oh my god, I am still so head over heels in love with Jared. He has my whole heart in this book. And then the final book in the box was Reckless by Katie Golding. I haven't read this one, but if it's anything like The Score or Blockshot, I am probably gonna love it. I mean, I'm already into it because the top line for the blurb is rivals, enemies, obsession. So I'm hooked. I also got this adorable little PR box from Morgan Elizabeth for Passenger Princess, and the inside is just as nice. There's this really sweet card from Morgan Elizabeth, and oh my god, this pouch with the L on it, I love it. I cannot wait to use this thing. I love pouches because I just have so much stuff when I pack and travel, so pouches like this are perfect. And then inside we have some annotation stuff, pens, stickers, tabs. Here's a cute little bow clip, some bow tie earrings which are really cute, a bookmark, and some stickers, tarot trope cards, and of course the book itself, Passenger Princess. The package honestly is like completely on theme with this book. I love how girly pop everything is. So this book is a grumpy sunshine, forced proximity, bodyguard slash pageant queen, age gap, road trip, he falls first, spicy rom-com. Honestly, I just love the fact that Morgan Elizabeth lists all the tropes literally right on the back of the book. And then for this package, I believe it's more Anna Huang stuff, because if you couldn't tell, I do love me some Anna Huang. So ages ago, Cover to Cover Book Box released this special edition of Twisted Lies in one of their previous boxes, but it was only that book. And they finally released the special editions for the rest of the Twisted series. So now I have everything matching. Twisted Lies is like up here. I don't know if you can see that. But now we have Twisted Love, book 1, book 2, Twisted Games, and then book 3, Twisted Hate, which is my favorite. But yes, I got all the paperback ones. I didn't want to rebuy everything in a hardcover because I already had the paperback of Twisted Lies, and honestly these are much more budget friendly. I got a couple things from the Arcane Society, so this one is for all the fantasy romance fans. Oh my goodness, it's my special edition set of the Bargainer series by Laura Thalassa. I love everything Laura Thalassa. She's one of my all-time favorite authors, and I basically need to buy everything that she has. I already have like 1 or 2 other sets, special edition sets of this series, but I couldn't not get the ones from the Arcane Society as well. I mean, it's probably not the best idea to get like 3 sets of the same series, but I can't help myself if I love it. I am so happy to have these in my hands right now. So it's 4 books, technically like 3 plus a novella, but these are what the edges look like. I don't know if you can tell too clearly, but they're basically like gold vines going down the edge. So book 1 is Rhapsodic, and then book 2 is A Strange Hymn. Book 3.5, the novella, is The Emperor of Evening Stars, which is basically told in the hero's point of view of everything that's happened so far in the series, from what I can remember. And then the final book is called Dark Harmony, and some more beautiful foiling going on. We also have the beautiful naked hardcovers that pretty much look exactly like the front of the dust jackets, but they're still pretty. I mean, I'm not complaining about all this foiling, but my absolute favorite thing is 100% the other side of the dust jacket because of this beautiful artwork. So normally when I get special editions like this, I have to make a decision on which side of the dust jacket I want to display, and usually it's like a little difficult to choose because both sides are just so nice. But this one, easy winner. I want the character art on the outside because I'm obsessed with this art. So this is book 1, book 2, book 2.5, and book 3. So I can't get over these. They are so pretty. And then the other Arcane Society box I have been dying to get because it's one of my all-time favorite series. It was one of those series that I read years and years ago. I was still like a teenager. I was still discovering the whole romance genre, and this one just like solidified my love for these books. And when the Arcane Society announced that they were making special editions for the series, I screamed. So these are the unbelievable special editions of the Fever series by Karen Marie Moning. These books like blooded me, honestly, and Barron's, the hero, he can 100% still get it. He is still my man. I love him so much. So these are the spines all lined up, and then the sprayed edges. This one is book 1, Dark Fever. Book 2 is Blood Fever. Book 3 is Fae Fever. Book 4, Dream Fever. And then book 5, my favorite, is Shadow Fever. All the books follow the same main characters. It is paranormal, urban fantasy, but this book is the one that I've reread the most. And then here's a look at all of the naked hardcovers for all 5 books. I love the colors here, like going from red to purple, blue, and then the last one is black with all this beautiful gold foiling. I am so obsessed. And then we do have some more art on the other side of the dust jacket, and here I'm more conflicted on which side I want to show, like which side of the dust jacket I want showing, but this side, the alternate, these have all the character art, and I am such a sucker for character art. Like, give me character art any day over like objects, and especially flowers. So if I'm being honest with myself, I will probably end up showing this side of the dust jacket over the other side because I love seeing Barron's and Mac right here. So yeah, these special editions, these books have my whole heart. I am so happy I got them and that they even exist. And then the final box that I have to haul, it's not special editions, but it is a PR box, and it is fantastic. I did already technically open this one because I needed to make a reel for it, but it's a lot. Let me show you guys. So first of all, look at this ginormous box. It's for Two Can Play by Ali Hazelwood, which is her new release on Spotify. It's a novella. Spotify sent me this gigantic box and I was shook. Like I said, there's a lot going on in here. First off, this super cozy blanket. It's from a brand called Tentry, and it's got the embroidering of Two Can Play in the corner. I've got this mug that's actually heat activated. I don't have anything hot with me right now, so I can't show you, but I'll probably insert a clip of it right now. It came with this peppermint hot chocolate kit, each in its own little like chemistry flask. Some candy. This one is blue raspberry cloud puffs. Some Two Can Play fuzzy socks, an adult coloring book for some scenes, I guess, from Two Can Play. You've got a set of colored pencils with some paper, notepads, a game box. I don't actually know what this is for, but I love that it looks like a Game Boy because I did grow up playing on the Game Boy. And then this thing called an accordio. It's essentially foldable light, and I was amazed when I first opened it up. So it's got Two Can Play on the side, and then once you open it up, look at that. Oh my gosh. I've never seen anything like this, but it's so cool. And a vanilla candle. It's actually really big, but I do like the smell of it. And that's all I have really for this special edition slash PR box haul. I got a lot of goodies in the last few months, if you couldn't tell. Everything's just been piling up, so I need a way to organize this and make everything look pretty. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me unbox all these packages. A big thank you to Luisa for sponsoring today's video. I'll leave a link in my description to their website. Don't forget they have their sale of up to 25% off. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!